YouTube, what is going on, beautiful guardians of the internet? It is Mesa Sean, and we are back at it with some Destiny. And in this video, I want to talk all about, well, we're going to readdress again PvP balancing, because I think there's a lot of falsisms and some BS put out there by a lot of other people, and I want to address this. Oh, you missed me. And look at this guy. This one guy was camping in corners the whole game, but you can't camp in this game, and I think a lot of people don't understand that, or ones that are spreading these falsisms, that because of the way the radar system works, you cannot camp. I heard them say numerous times, it's full of campers, and it's not. You can find it, as long as you keep a sharp eye on that map, you know where everyone is at all points. Now, this is like the third time I've recorded this video, because the first initial one was pretty nasty, because Sean gets, what do the kids say? You guys say butthurt all the time. I get butthurt when people pick apart things that I love dearly, and it just really was annoying the living hell out of me when I see a lot of these, and I'll call them out, particular Call of Duty YouTubers who basically tried Destiny PvP, did poorly, and blamed everything but themselves, because this game, and I'll give kudos to Thunder 402, because he's probably the only one that admitted that this game takes aim, and that he's not used to that. He wants Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you don't really have to aim. You shoot him in the toe, and two shots in the toe, and they die. So we're getting into it, and I just want to address a few things. So in my humble, honest, hard opinion, I think this is one of the most balanced multiplayer games I've ever played since Killzone Shadowfall, and we'll get into the reasons why. But one of the first initial reasons is because they have level advantages turned off, and I feel like that's a big thing that these people that are spreading these falsisms about PvP and saying it's everything is OP and it's not balanced. Level advantages are turned off, and what does that mean? Why does it always take me 2 knife kills when I'm a hunter to kill people? I don't know. What are level advantages? Basically means, again, defense and attack go out the window. You want to focus on your armor's abilities in terms of what you can do, like cooling down your grenades or using your supers more. And as for your weapons, you just want to look at the raw stats and find out what gun's best for you in terms of the raw stats, the impact, the rate of fire, the range, all things like that. Forget about using a gun that has a zillion attack for the number. That's PvE related. And that's one of the things I think a lot of people, not Destiny, not people that are subscribed to this channel, not Destiny fans, don't understand, is that attack goes out the window. So right away, when I was watching all these, and again, particularly Call of Duty YouTubers, were blaming everything, saying that they were getting pooped on by high-level players with the best guns and the best. It doesn't matter. You know, I've got a Rumble game. If you know, maybe I'll annotate it right now on your screen, where it was maybe the second day I was playing. I think I was like a level 5 or 7 or something like that, and I was taking down higher level players with better guns with my low level entry basic auto rifle. So that's some of my generalizations about what's going on, or the stuff that's being spread out there. And of course, I'm the master at generalizing, but I want to hear from you guys what you guys think of PvP in terms of balancing and everything. And we're going to go through some of the things that Bungie announced that they're going to address with regards to weapons and other things in PvP. Let's be thankful, guys, that they're listening to us. They hear us, okay? I mean, they got a couple millions of people that bought this game, and we'll make changes as, you know, they see fit and as they listen. I mean, I say let's be thankful, because we've had plenty of games in the past where the community managers almost seem like they never listen to us, and you know, how could they when they have 1 million people shouting at them on Twitter telling them to whatever. I'm not even getting into it, but I feel bad for Tina Palacios from Call of Duty, because she could just tweet out anything, an update or anything, and get about 100 responses telling her that she should die because they haven't fixed the bomb glitch in Search and Destroy or something like that. So the game's still new, guys. You know, it's only been out, what, less than a month now? I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at my calendar, but you know, it's still September. There's going to be changes, and you know, let's be happy that they're looking at them and adjusting them and trying to make this, you know, everything better based on our feedback. So that's it for my little mini rant, the condensed version. I'm actually going to put right at the top of the description a mark where you could just skip that whole part and go right to here, because here's where we're going to start. I want to talk about my opinions. We'll go over everything regarding PvP. Get teabagged. No, I only do that because people do it to me, and I've never seen that before. What is it, like a Halo thing or something? I don't know. But I want to hear from you guys also. I want you guys to share with me your thoughts on PvP. What are the things you don't think are balanced? What are things you think should be changed? And we're going to go over some of the things that they say they will be addressing and changing, and I want to hear your thoughts on that in detail. So, all right, the first thing I want to talk about is the maps. I think the maps are actually awesome. The only thing I wish is that in Control, I feel like we play way too much on the same maps. I wish there was a little more rotation. Like, I love the close quarters maps like Exodus Blue and Twilight Gap, but it always seems like Mars, Meridian Bay, and the other Mars, Firebase Delphi, I think it's called, always come up. Specifically the one with the vehicles, constantly. With regards to vehicles, though, I think Bungie did a really good job with taking feedback from beta and toning those things down, because I definitely don't see them spammed as much as in beta, and I also don't see them being as powerful as they were in beta. I mean, those pikes and those interceptors were just monsters and made it very, very annoying. Now, I want to talk about supers. In my opinion, I don't think the supercharges are OP, and I don't think they're spammed as much. I feel the time between supers per game are pretty balanced, and I say that because, like, a long game of Control, if you're playing the objective and your teammates are, you're all generating orbs of light and you're building up your supers to get them more often. I would say in a game of Control, I get my maybe 3 times, 4 if I'm really lucky or something like that. You know, like here, like I get my golden gun. Now watch this. Okay, I take a shot. Now is that balance? Yeah, it is. I had poor aim and I missed him, and he had good aim with a fusion rifle and one-shotted me to the head or upper torso. That's the way it's supposed to work. To me, that's balance. I wasn't upset about that kill. That was a good play. Next thing I want to talk about is melee, and I really want to hear from you guys on this one, because I feel like as a hunter, even with the blink strike, it always takes me 2 stabs or 2 one blink strike and a stab to take someone down, whereas when a warlock or titan hits me with their melee, I'm instantly dead. So is it just me that I'm terrible at melee, or is it just maybe the hunter's melee is just a little underpowered? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. So let's talk about weapons, and specifically we'll talk about the auto rifles first. One of the things that they plan to address is that they're going to reduce the range on auto rifles, because as it stands right now, you could pretty much outgun a scout rifle or sniper from long ranges with auto rifles. And as much as I don't want this to happen, because I primarily use auto rifles and that's what I'm best with, I have to agree with the sentiment, because I've rarely been outgunned by a sniper or scout rifle for that matter. I tried using a scout rifle the other night. I got a nice legendary one, and I was trying to use it for one of the Queen's Wrath challenges, and I was just absolutely terrible. I would get the first few shots on, and they would just take me down with the Shinjin or Sidonia or something like that. So I have to agree with it, even though I'm not crazy about it. Now, with regards to the scout rifles, they're getting a buff, and this I'm really, really happy about. See, one of the things that I'm just going to bring up Killzone for an example. One of the things I love so much about Killzone is I feel like every class and every type of weapon, whether it's a support weapon, an assault weapon, or a sniper type weapon, they all have their purpose in the game and all are very usable. See, right now I'm kind of finding that I'm just using auto rifles because that's the only thing I'm really good with, or I find myself doing well with. So I like the fact that they're making changes to make things a little bit more balanced, so that it gives us more variety, because, you know, I was never a sniper for so many years playing first-person shooters, and Killzone Shadowfall was the first one where I just fell in love with sniping, hanging back, not rushing, staying away from everyone, and picking people off the whole game. I finally saw why people love sniping so much. So them having a little bit of a buff in long and also medium range, I think is a really good thing, because I don't think you should be able to nail someone with a scout rifle up close, but at medium range, if you're good and you have accuracy and you nail someone in the head and upper torso at medium range, kudos to you. You deserve that kill. And the shotguns are going to be getting nerfed, which I think will be well received within the community. I'm a little sad by it because I finally got good with them. I was terrible with them at first and hated everyone that used them, but in game modes like Rumble and small maps like Anomaly, I have so much fun with them. Why did it take me 2 melees here to kill this guy? That goes back to my melee question before. Is the hunter melee underpowered or something? Because I would figure at that range I would have killed him. So, sorry, just had to point that out. But yeah, the shotguns are getting a nerf, which I think would be really cool, because I feel like they're just spammed way too much. But again, guys, I want to hear from everybody in the comment section on your thoughts on all of these topics, and also on my opinions, whether you agree or disagree. That's what makes this world go around, is rigorous debate. We wouldn't be a democracy if we didn't have rigorous debate. So anyway, The only thing is I'm a little saddened that I didn't see in there was a nerf to the fusion rifles. Not sure if everyone would agree with me, but once again, want to hear from you guys. I think they need a little bit of nerf because I think they've been abused lately like crazy. Every Rumble match I go into, the whole map, I said in my last video, all you hear is the brrr, 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 brrr. You hear everyone all over the map winding up those things. And if they nail you with it, and again, we don't have private custom lobbies to test these things out, so I don't know if it's, you know, did they just nail me with a really good shot, or is it overpowered? I don't know because I never use them because I'm not good with them. Now, nothing regarding sniper rifles or changing them, and I know nothing about them because I really haven't used them at all in PvP, but I'm going to cue in my man, KJ Hovey. Go check out his channel. I'm always plugging him. And also welcome him. He's a new moderator to the Destiny PS4 Facebook community. So, apologies for the long video, and I'll, of course, give you the option to skip the rant at the beginning, but that's all my thoughts right now on PvP, and I think it's balanced, but I want to hear from you guys and your thoughts on balancing and what's OP, what's not OP. Are you enjoying it? What's keeping you back from it if you're not familiar with Destiny or you're not a subscriber of mine? Let me know in the comment section. I really want to hear from you guys. So, that's it for me, guys. One thing I did forget to bring up was the grenades, but I think they're totally fine. Even my beloved trip mine I don't think is overpowered because it's killed me quite a few times because it goes off because a lot of times I'll throw it at someone, it'll stick to them, they'll rush me, and then it blows both of us up. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me that like. If you see fit, follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean, and follow my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Mesa Sean. That's it, guys. Stay beautiful, Guardians.